Welcome back, Murder Nation family. How we doing? This episode, we are going to be getting into adding a chat box to your stream and adding a follower goal. So I hope you guys are ready for this. We got this scene here. We're going to go over to our little workstation here that we started. And we'll throw our camera up there. Okay, that's the second one. Okay, we're going to go ahead and throw another one on there real quick. Let's see, video capture, add source, and there we go. Okay, get that back up there real fast. There we go, guys. So we are back. In this episode, we are going to show you how to add a followers goal bar and a chat box to your stream. So, as last time, these are your scenes. These are your sources within your scenes. This is your mixer. We're going to go to this little yellow plus over here next to sources, and we are going to throw in a good old chat box. So we're going to scroll down to widgets. Real simple. You're going to see we got under the widget category, which you can also select here, but it's easier just to scroll down. Widgets, we have donation goal, follower goal, bit goal, tip tracker, chat box, the jar, viewer count, stream boss, credits, spin wheel, sponsor banner, media share, subscription goal, Streamlabs charity, poll, emote wall, chat highlight, and super chat goal, game widget, and custom widget. We are going to go for chat box. We are going to click add source. And now I have two chat boxes already here, but as last time, I will let you guys know you will not have anything here until you have actually created your first scene. Then it makes it a little easier for you to do it on other scenes by just adding in one you already have here, which is why you see add existing sources recommended. We are going to, for your sake, as if we were creating a brand new scene, add a new source instead. We're going to tick the little switch here. And we are going to put in your chat box because this is going to be your guys' little channel setup. We're going to click add source. And then as you come into here, expand this a little bit more if it'll let me. There we go. Okay. Now you see it gives you a sample here, video of what the chat would look like. Now we can go for different themes here. We can do clean. We can do boxed, which I'll let that pull up so that you guys can actually see it for a second, which is kind of cool. If you're looking for more of something that's a little more, streamlined, puts each person into their own little box of what it says. You can also go straight for the Twitch one, which is fine. Let that play there for a second so you guys can see the difference. We also have old school. Love that they went with that. This is the original back in the day. And we have the chunky theme. You see the way that one looks there? For the sake of this example video, we're going to go ahead and choose boxed. Now here on this little tick, you can put always show messages. Now if we uncheck that, what it simply does is when the person messages you, it pops up and then it goes away after a timed amount. But we're going to put always show messages. You want the messages to be there. Gives you more chance to read your messages from viewers because you might be in the middle of a game. You might not be able to see them right away. You can, if you do choose to not always show messages, though, you can adjust the delay and the chat delay with these bars here. Disable message animations. that does. I love that they give you the examples here to show you. And then you can show platform icons as well, which shows what platform they're coming from. We'll go ahead and turn on both of those for this example for you guys. And then we've got badges, as you'll see here in the box. You can do moderator badges, subscriber badges, turbo badges, Twitch Prime badges, bit badges, and top coin holder badges. We're going to go ahead and click every one of them. You can also do extra emotes down here by enabling the better TTV emotes. Enable Franker Face C emotes and enable 7TV emotes. Those are up to you. I'm going to leave those off for the example of this video. Text color. We can also choose our text color down here. You'll see right here, you can either pick the color directly if you want to use the hashtag, or we can go in here and we can pick literally a color right off the screen. Like you could go with the gold of the go live button. Then you see people's text is in gold on the example there. Okay. Let's see if we can get back to. There we go. That'll do, that'll do. Can I grab this from here? Oh, wow, I can, okay. Nice. Didn't know it would let me actually go all the way down to the bar there. Background color, you'll see, same thing. You can pick the hashtag of the color if you already know it. If you don't, you can change the color. Let's see, let's try doing some Twitch purple behind there. You can see the background of the actual text box has changed, just slightly. It is kind of a dark purple to notice the difference. Now I'll also show you here, we can adjust our font size. We can go very, very small, or we can go very, very large. I believe it goes, yeah, from 80, which is that size there you see in the example box, to 10. I like to go somewhere kind of in the middle for people who have trouble or need to wear glasses to read and stuff. Makes it just a little easier for people to see. You don't want people struggling to see the chat, seeing their own chat, seeing what other people are seeing. Helps people join in the chat a little more, I notice. Then we'll go here for hide characters, hide common chat bots, which this will basically just hide your chat bot. And if you put in a command, say, like my command, WYP, what are you playing? And it pops up, what are you playing? Well, this will block out the actual exclamation mark WYP, won't show up in the general chat. Now, if you don't have a problem, like most people don't, I don't, you can just leave that unchecked. Hide commands starting with exclamation. There we go, just like I just said. Now, in this case, this is checked, which we'll go ahead and just leave that. And then this box down here will show you muted chatters. And we won't get too far into the weeds or the technical side of this because this is where your browser settings are. Control your audio via Streamlabs. Refresh your browser with scene becomes active. Use custom frame rates. Stuff to that extent. But we won't get too far into that. We'll go ahead and just leave that as a general sense so you guys can get your stream up and rolling. We also have a custom code section where you can add in your custom code. But as I said, we'll go ahead and just keep that the way it is. I think that's about a perfect size. We'll go ahead and bump that out. And we'll put that over here. Okay, and we will scoot that out over here. And as a general rule of thumb too, you might want to put your cam box in the lower left corner or the upper left corner. Kind of want to avoid the right, especially the top right, because in a lot of programs like on Twitch and on YouTube, when you pull yourself up or other people see your stream to click it in a tab, your face will be covered by the extra bits. So what we will do is we're going to put the chat box over there because that's okay if that's blocked slightly. Just adjust it just a little bit there. Okay. We'll do it just like that. Okay. And right now, yeah, it looks like there's nothing there, but if people start to chat, it will actually appear there. Obviously, for this explanation video, we are not live, so we don't have anybody in chat chatting to us. But for all points and purposes, that is your chat box setup. Okay, next, we are going to add in a followers goal for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and smash that little gold plus next to sources. And we will go down to followers goal, which you will also see in the widgets at the bottom. Middle choice, top row. We're going to click add sources. I already have one here pre-set up, but as before, for all points and purposes for the video, we are going to add a new source because that's what you will have to do in the first time setup. We'll do the same as we've done with all the others. We'll do your follower goal. This is for your setup. We are going to click the little gold add source button now after naming it. And you can name it, of course, whatever you want it to be, And then we'll see here we have sources and settings. We have the goal, which we have already pre-set up. You guys will have to set up a goal all your own, which you can set the goal amount of followers you are going for, the current amount you have, and this down here will show you the days remaining. I don't really worry too much about the days remaining because in mine, I usually put them on the bottom of the screen to where this is actually blocked off and you cannot see the 0, the 250, or the 1,039 days. Because I don't really worry about the amount of days. If you get lost in the amount of days of worrying about, oh, it's this many days to get this many followers, you can't do that. You just got to learn to let it ride. Now let's see here. We can go to visual settings. This is very self-explanatory. We can do a standard layout or a condensed layout, which a condensed layout, I'll go ahead and click that just to show you guys. That's basically a condensed version. It basically takes the numbers away, the words away, and goes ahead and throws in road to 250 followers, like in my goal, the amount of followers you have, and then it does not show the goal of 250 of what you're trying to get to. But if you prefer the condensed version, there it is. I prefer the standard version. Okay, and then we'll go with this. This is your background color for your followers goal. And as before, you can pick the hashtag if you know the hashtag for the color. You can pick the color from the color wheel, or you can pick a screen color within your screen if you see something or have a palette that's up already that you want. Bar color, same thing. Hashtag, color wheel, or you can pull it from the screen. Bar background color, which is within your bar. You'll notice it's really hard to tell the difference because my themes are usually red and black, murder, And this right here is just slightly grayed. Just slightly. Some people might be able to tell, some people might not. That is your background bar color. Same thing. Hashtag, color wheel. You can pick it from the screen. Text color. Same thing. Hashtags, color wheel. You can pick it from the screen. Bar text color. Same thing again. Once again, you can pick the hashtag of the color if you know it. The color from the color wheel. Or you can pick one from the screen or from a palette if you already have it. You can adjust the thickness of the bar here, which we can go from a 32 all the way to 128, which is just bananas. I don't know why you would want that. We'll go ahead and put mine back down to what it was, which was 44. I find to be a really reasonable area. And then here, you can click your font and pick what font you want. Then up top up here, you'll notice you can pick the width and height of this object in your scene. We'll go down here and go to source. And this is if you want to use a custom frame rate, you can check this box. Control audio via Streamlabs desktop, you can check that box. Custom CSS, I already have mine put in. We won't get into that too technical stuff. It pretty much sets stuff up for you so you can do it on your own. But I hope that this is able to help you guys a little bit with this. This one also right here, refresh browser when scene becomes active. You can also do that if you would like. But we are going to take this just the way it is now, and we are going to go down to the little button, and we are going to click done. Boom. Easy as that, guys. Now you see right here, we've got our followers goal. We can go ahead and stretch that out, or as big as or as small as I want. We'll go ahead and do it a decently reasonable size. And like I said, you can keep it to where you see the goal and the amount of days in your goal if you prefer. I prefer to put it out of the way. So go ahead and drop that down to there. I'm going to try to kind of center that between the cam and the viewers. So we'll do that there. Now I'll click out. Now we have our chat box and our followers goal in our scene. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and lock this down. Go ahead and lock this one down. Now I'm going to lock the webcam too since we had to redo that. Okay, now our screen capture, our media share, our viewers count, our webcam, our chat box, and our followers goal is complete. And that would be part 2 of setting up your stream. Told you guys. Easy peasy. Hope you guys join me in the next one. We will be going over adding in our sub count goal. And we will also be going over adding in the jar. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it was a little bit informative for you. And yeah, as always, Mad Murder Nation love, and be good to each other. Peace.